Whitaker classification. Whitaker, given by the Whitaker. So that is it is your Monera, Protista, Planti, Fungi, Animalia. Monera, Protista, Fungi, Planti, Animalia. So this is 5 type of classification. So first is your Monera. Monera belongs to the your old type of prokaryote family. You know, prokaryote family. Do you know what is the difference between prokaryote and eukaryotes? Hmm? Prokaryotes and eukaryotes mainly is your pro means primitive, karyo means the nucleus. Prokaryote having primitive nucleus. Nucleus is a very primitive type. That means there is no nuclear membrane and nucleolus. Only the genetic materials are present, and that too it is present throughout the cells. So that is a primitive types. Okay, not the eukaryotic. Eukaryotic is a true defined nucleus is present, having nuclear membrane and nucleolus. So all the organelles are also primitive type in the prokaryotic cells. Double membrane bound organelles are absent. Double membrane bound organelles are absent. So that is a primitive types. Okay, double membrane bound organelles like your endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome, ribosome, sorry, double membrane bound organelle, your endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, uh, all these, right? Ribosome is a single membrane bound organelles. But you know the all the type of functions of the organelles. Mitochondria is your for the your cellular respiration. It is lacking. It is lacking. Then your endoplasmic reticulum, it provides this protein channel, protein sorting, double membrane bound organ. It is present near to the nuclear membrane. So that is lacking in case of the Monera. Okay. So what are the characteristics? That means the organism belonging to this kingdom do not contain a true nucleus because it is a prokaryotic, and they are the oldest microorganisms. Oldest microorganisms that are belongs to the thermoacidophiles, methanogens, halophiles. Halophiles is what? Halophiles means the organism, some certain bacteria are there that is belongs to that is halophiles. It is very liking to the saline solution. Halophiles. Thermoacidophiles. It is present in the high temperature. High temperature. Methanogens, the bacteria which is convert the methane gas. That is called methanogens. So all these are prokaryotic in nature, having the primitive type of nucleus, no double membrane bound organelles. So DNA is not found in the enclosed within the nucleus. It is haphazardly present or scattered throughout the cytoplasm, and some of the DNA particles are also it is attached to the plasma membranes. Okay, so throughout the cytoplasm it is scattered. That is called primitive type of nucleus, and they are the unicellular organisms. Okay, they are the unicellular organisms found mainly in moist environment, mainly in moist environment, and they are found in hot spring, जोटा मैं कहली, thermoacidophiles, and the snow deep oceans as parasitic in nature. Parasitic in nature, parasitic in nature is who live at the cost of others. This is the association types. Association means there is a suppose group, so many individuals are living in a group. They will make certain type of associations. Your symbiosis, parasitism, commensalism, protocooperation, uh, amensalism. One organism growth inhibit the growth of another organisms. Amensalism. Okay, parasitism, one live at the cost of others. When one will live, suppose malaria parasite is living in our body, that is your causing harm to the host, that organism lives. Okay, so mostly the in animal which belongs to the Monera, they are mostly your either parasitic or they are living in the your thermocidophiles, halophiles, methanogens. So then comes to the characteristic of Monera. Characteristic of Monera कौन जानिଛ? Hello, hello. Characteristic of Monera. So characteristic of Monera is your the membranes are in the Monerans are they are unicellular organism. They contain 70s ribosome types. 70s ribosome, there is a two type of ribosome. 70s ribosome and 80s ribosome. 80s ribosomes are present in the eukaryotic organism, where 70s ribosome that is found in the that is found in the your 17 prokaryotic organisms. 70s is the combination of 50s large subunit and smaller is your 30s subunit. 70s. তুমি ভাবিবনি যে 50 30 80, but 70s total is your 70s type ribosome, and it is consist of 50s plus 30s subunit. Whereas your 80s type 80s type present in eukaryote, that is consist of 60s larger subunit and 40s smaller subunit. 40s smaller subunit. Okay, so these are the different types of the uh, ribosome present in our prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So all the monoral are the that is your 70s type, because it is a primitive organism, prokaryotic nucleus. DNA is naked. DNA is naked, and it's not bound with the nuclear membrane, because you know that the eukaryotic cells are having a true defined nucleus that is enclosed. DNA genetic material is enclosed inside the nucleus, and that nucleus are very compact and condensed, because the DNA is associated with the histone proteins. So that will gives a definite structure. So in case of eukaryote, and that DNA is confined to the nuclear membrane. That is also called karyotheca. Karyotheca. But here, in case of Monera, there is no true defined nucleus, there is no nuclear membrane, nuclear loss, only the genetic material DNA is scattered throughout the cytoplasm. So, next point, it lacks organelles, double membrane bound organelles like your mitochondria, lysosome, plastid, Golgi bodies, endoplasmic reticulum, centrosome, etc. All the double membrane bound organelles are absent. All the double membrane bound organelles are absent. They reproduce asexually by the binary fission, multiple fission. Okay, so all the monerans, there is no involvement of the sex organs, so no sexual reproduction occurs. Only your they reproduce asexually. Okay, binary fission, in the favorable condition, bacteria is multiply its number by simply divide by 2. Your cytoplasm, first your nucleoplasm will divide it to. Of course, there is no nucleoplasm. Only the genetic material is just, scattered throughout the cell. So that is simply division by 2, divided into 2. That is your binary fission. Multiple fission means the nucleus. That means the first genetic material will be what divided in multiple times. So many fragment of the nucleus. It will act as a it accumulates some sort of the cytoplasm, then it will behave as a separate organism. So that is called multiple fission. Multiple fission. And binary fission, multiple fission. But actually not involvement of the sexual organs. So there is no sexual reproduction. Only the asexual mode of reproduction occurs in case of the monerans. Okay. Then cell wall is rigid. Cell wall is rigid and made up of peptidoglycan layer. Peptidoglycan layer. Peptidoglycan layer mostly found in the bacteria. Peptidoglycan layer is consist of, there is a two subunits are there, NAG and NAM, N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl muramic acid. N-acetyl and N-acetyl muramic acid. So that forms to the peptidoglycan layer, because that peptidoglycan layer is crossed to the lipopolysaccharides to form the outer boundary of the monerans. Okay, and the flagellum also present. Flagellum is it behave as a locomotory organelle. And environmental, there are also some decomposers, that means the methanogens. I told you the methanogens which produce the methane gas, right? So that is several type of decomposers are also included under monerans. They show different modes of nutrition: autotrophic, parasitic, heterotrophic, saprophytic. Autotrophic, Autotrophic is your what? Autotrophic means self. They prepare their own food and they consume. So that is your autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition on mainly present in those organisms which have the your chlorophyll molecules. Chlorophyll molecules. Hello. So those organisms which possess the chlorophyll molecules, you know that chlorophyll molecules are it has a potentiality to trap the solar energy from the sun, that trap the radiant energy from the sun, right? So that helps in the photosynthesis process. Because what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process of by which carbon dioxide and water raw material is used by using the radiant energy from the sun, and it utilized to form the your carbohydrate. So the organism which possess the chlorophyll, some bacteria, some monerans are also having the chlorophyll molecules. They will be so they are autotrophic nutrition, and some are also heterotrophic. They depend upon the others. That depend on the which doesn't possess any chlorophyll molecules. They will depend upon the autotrophic plants or autotrophic monerans. Autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprophytic. You know saprophytic. Saprophytic means what? The plant, which is your means decomposed, which feed the decomposed. Okay, detritivorous.
Depends on dead animal.
Depends on the dead animal. So detritivorous. Okay, putrefying the bodies. So that will be consumed by the some neurons, right? So that is your saprophytic. Parasitic is your which lives on the cost of others. Okay, suppose doing harm to the host, it will leaves. So that is your parasitic in nature. So that neurons, and that includes. Okay, then comes to the your bacteria. Some bacteria are also bacteria are microscopic organisms. They can survive in a diverse environment. They can beneficial as well as harmful. They possess the simple structure without a nucleus. Okay, in bacteria they are surrounded by the two protective coverings. Two protective coverings, that is your outer membrane, inner membrane, and some bacteria are also covered by that is your covered by a capsule. You know the smallest cell. Which is the smallest cell? Which is the smallest cell? Tell me. Eh? Pleuropneumonia-like organism. Mycoplasma gallisepticum. Mycoplasma gallisepticum. PPLO, pleuropneumonia-like organism. They are very minute. Very minute. So, they found that they exhibit autotrophic or heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, which includes all the type of monerans, means it includes all type of bacteria. Bacterial structure, you know, some are the elongated one, your cocci type, bacillus, vibrios, spirillum, filament, stalked, and your boarded type, having the border type. These are the structures. Some filament like elongated filament like structure. Some are very small, vibrio type. Classification of the Monera, that is Monera are classified mainly your three types. Your archibacteria, archi Archibacteria means primitive bacteria. जोड़ा मैं कहली methanogens, thermoacidophils, and halophiles. All are the archibacteria included under archibacteria. Then your eubacteria, true, true bacteria, having the outer membrane made up of the peptidoglycan layers, eh, peptidoglycan layers. Then another one is your cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria is the bacteria which contain the chlorophyll molecule. They can do their photosynthesis. That is called cyanobacteria. Okay, archibacteria are the most ancient bacteria, mainly your halophiles. Halophiles कोड़ा जोटा saline solution, saline concentration में रहे, माने in the salt, high concentration salt, hot spring जोटा को जोटा hot water, thermoacidophils, methanogens, marcieria माने जोटी संतोषंतिया जगह आई थी, so that is your marcierias, methanogens are. So archibacteria include this type. और कौन कोई? Thermoacidophils, methanogens, and your halophiles. The structure of the cell wall is different from the other bacteria, and the mode of nutrition is autotrophic. Okay, so EU bacteria comes to EU bacteria. EU means true bacteria. So true bacteria means cell wall is rigid, made up of the peptidoglycan layers. Made up of the peptidoglycan. You know that there is a two type of bacteria classification. One is a gram positive and gram negative bacteria. Gram positive bacteria means what? The which retain the stain, which retain the stain. That is called gram positive bacteria. Gram negative bacteria which does not retain the stain, because there is a purple color stain is given, no? Methylene blue or methylene blue. So that means if that will be gram positive, that will be color will be remain in that bacteria. Why it will be positive? Because their peptidoglycan layer is more thicker as compared to the gram negative bacteria. Peptidoglycan layer is made up of the NAG and NAM, N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl muramic acid. Okay, but in that case, where in the your gram negative bacteria, peptidoglycan layer is very thin. Peptidoglycan layer is very thin, and it is covered by another membrane, which is your lipoproteinous in nature. Because this C, after the staining, we are giving the KOH, potassium hydroxide. So as alcohol will be present, so alcohol will be dissolved the your lipoproteinous, lipid will be dissolved. So there is a removal of the dye. But in case of gram positive bacteria, as there is peptidoglycan layer is more, therefore it cannot go out. So it retain the dye. So therefore it is called gram positive. Another one is your gram negative. Okay. So this is your it may be with the help of flagella. Bacteria, some bacteria also it having the flagella, and yes, example of the gram positive bacteria, to EU bacteria, your Clostridium rhizobium, Clostridium botulinum, food poisoning bacteria जोटा को Clostridium botulinum, राइजोबियम बैक्टेरिया. अच्छा, तापर आस सियानो बैक्टेरिया आर आल्सो कॉल्ड ब्लू ग्रीन algae. It is also called blue green algae because these are the photosynthetic nature. It possesses the chlorophyll molecules. So it possesses the chlorophyll, carotenoids, phycobilins. They are found in aquatic region. They are mostly found in the aquatic region. Some of these even also fix nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogens. You know, the atmospheric nitrogens N2, not in nature, but some of the organism has the capacity to draw the nitrogen from the atmosphere, and it will be that utilized for the plant also. Because these rhizobium bacteria, which is found here symbiotically in the leguminous plant, root of the leguminous plant. So that root of leguminous plant कौन है जो कि डाली जाती हो खाली डाली जाती हो है ना. तो your black gram, green gram, all these. So it will have the root nodules that is associated with the your rhizobium bacteria. Rhizobium. So rhizobium has a capacity to draw the nitrogen from the atmosphere, and that will be helpful for the your growing of the your plant, or it will help, it is remain in the soil. Because for that reason तुम देखिथियो गाँ मानकरे कौन कि धान कटा हिगला तापरे मुग बिणी दियो. So the मुग हौ न हौ, but there will be the rhizobium bacteria in the root of the leguminous plant. That will be, it act as a nitrogen, it fulfill the nitrogen source. Then the next time when you will be do the paddy and it's rice, that will be helpful for the, it fulfill the nitrogen quantity. Okay, so this is some of the U bacteria like the Clostridium or Rhizobium that are having the nitrogen fixation capacity. So these are the monerans. Then what is it? Protista. Protista, you know, Protista is your Protista example your amoeba. Amoeba proteus.
Euglena paramecium.
Yes, Euglena, Paramecium. So all these organisms are coming under Protista. So Protista is your more advanced than the uh, Protista is more advanced than the your Monera. So Protista are only eukaryotic. See, Monera are the prokaryotic. This one is your eukaryotic. The simply eukaryotic organism. They are neither plants nor your animals going under the animals or fungi also, because it is specific. Monera is your bacteria, all are coming under bacteria. Archibacteria, your cyanobacteria, and Archibacteria, Eubacteria, and cyanobacteria. But in case of the Protista, these are mostly eukaryotic, having the true defined nucleus. So all double membrane bound organelles are present, right? Centrosome is present, so there will be clear-cut cell divisions. Protista are unicellular in nature, that is unicellular in nature, and also found in colony of the cells. Colonial in also have it. Most protista live in water. These are aquatic. Damp terrestrial environment, even as the parasites. Okay, protista derived from the word protistos, means very vast. The organisms are unicellular in organism, and
Sir, sir page
yes, tell me.
sir
Hello.
page number book ର କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବହି ନାହିଁ। ମତେ ବି କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜି କ୍ଲାସଟା ହେବ ବୋଲି। ମତେ 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ଆଗରୁ ମତେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲର କହିଲେ କି ସାର୍ କ୍ଲାସଟା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ବୋଲି। ହେଲା, ତମ
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir।
ପାଖରେ ତ ବହି ଅଛି ନା, ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବହି ନାହିଁ। ବିକଜ वी आर ଦି ରେଗୁଲାର ଫ୍ୟାକଲ୍ଟି ଅଫ ଦି ଅଟୋନମସ୍ କଲେଜ। ହେଲା, ତେଣୁ
ଓକେ
ମୋର
sir।
ଯେତିକି ଜିଷ୍ଟ ଜାଣିଛି ମୁଁ ସେଟା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ କହିଦଉଛି ତମମାନଙ୍କୁ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଜିକାଲି ଦିଜ୍ ଆର୍ ଦି
Okay, sir.
ଫଣ୍ଡାମେଣ୍ଟାଲ୍ସ। ଓକେ,
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ହେଲା, ତେଣୁ ଆମକୁ ତ ବହି ସପ୍ଲାଇ ହଉନାହିଁ। ଆମକୁ ବହି ସପ୍ଲାଇ
Okay.
ହଉ ନା, ବହିଟା ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯାଉଛି। ଓକେ, ସୋ ସି ମୁଁ ଯାହା କହୁଛି କାନ ଦେଇକି ଶୁଣ। ସୋ
Okay.
Protista are the eukaryotic organism, whereas the monerans are the your prokaryotic organism. Prokaryotic jati character janilo 70s type ribosomes. Double membrane bound organelles are absent. Your true defined nucleus is absent. And genetic material is your scattered throughout the cytoplasm. Can be a total eukaryotic, total true defined nucleus, having nuclear membrane, nuclear loss, genetic material DNA is confined to the nucleus, and double membrane bound organelles are present, lysosome, ribosome, Golgi body, endoplasm, mitochondria, everything. All organelles are present in the uh, eukaryotic cells, right? And hmm, so these are the mostly aquatic in natures, and eukaryotic cells, it is true defined nucleus. Yes, nutrition may be your heterotropic nutrition. It is unable to synthesize their own food. Okay, but except euglena, you know that this is the transitional between the plant cell and animal cell. It possesses the, though it possesses the flagella, but it contains the your chlorophyll molecules. Chlorophyll molecule, that means it will be able to synthesize the food materials. So the junction between the plant cell and animal cell, that is your euglena. Symbiosis is your observed, because symbiosis, both will be benefited, both will be cooperated. For example, lichen, there is symbiotic association between the algae and
Fungi and
fungi. Algae and
Algae
fungi.
fungi.
Algae fungi. So algae is your photosynthetic. It will synthesize their prepare its food material
Input.
by the photosynthesis process. Whereas to compensate with this, fungi have the hyphae. Hyphae, it draws the nutrient raw materials. Raw material, your water and minerals is taken by the hyphae and is donated to the algae. Algae will photosynthesize. So in this way, both are the permanent association. It is a permanent association. So that is called yes, symbiotic association, right? Symbiotic association. Okay. Then some are also some protista are also parasitic in natures. Parasitic natures, right? Some parasite trypanosoma, which cause the sleeping sickness. Sleeping sickness. Trypanosoma, Trypanosoma mansoni, and Donovani. So all these are causing the disease. Okay, parasitic in nature. Systema mansoni, Systema Donovani. So all these are trypanosoma, sleeping sickness, African sleeping sickness. So all these are parasitic in nature. So that means parasitic in nature means it is your it is what it is
The
causing
person
the
who hostel
host causing the harm to the host,
harm of
then
the
leaves,
hostel.
then leave. Okay, so these are the your parasitic in actions, and the protists are exhibits locomotion through their cilia and flagella. Cilia and flagella, they are the locomotory organelles. Plus cilia are the numerous. Suppose in case of the your paramecium is your total body is covered by the your cilia, and they will show the movement, peritrichous or your synchronously, one after another it will be fall. But in case of the euglena or that is flagella is present usually one or two. It is formed from the blepharoplast, eh, from the, that originated from the blepharoplast. So this is protista produced by the asexual and sexual. It is asexual or sexual method of reproduction. Then classification of Protista: protozoa, that is amoeboid protozoan, flagellated protozoan, ciliated protozoan. Ciliated protozoan is your paramecium. Flagellated protozoan is your euglena. Sporozoan is your malaria parasite. Sporozoans, so many sporoids, sporozoids, the infective stages of the malaria parasite. The Plasmodium vivax is your sporozoids. ତା ଆଗରୁ କ'ଣ ଥିବ? କ୍ରିପ୍ଟୋଜଏଡ୍ସ, ମେରୋଜଏଡ୍ସ, ମେଟାକ୍ରିପ୍ଟୋମେରୋଜଏଡ୍ସ, ଦେନ୍ ଇଏ ଟିକେ ଆସିଯିବ ଏରିଥ୍ରୋସ୍କାଇଟ୍ ସିଜୋଗନି, ତାପରେ ଆସିଯିବ ତୁମର ସିଗ୍ନେଟରିଂ ଷ୍ଟେଜ୍, ଏକ୍ସଫ୍ଲାଜେଲେସନ୍, ଦେନ୍ ଇୟର ଗାମେଟୋଫେଜ୍ ଆସିଯିବ, ଗାମେଟୋସାଇଟ୍ସ ଫର୍ମେସନ୍ ହବ, ମାଇକ୍ରୋଗାମେଟୋସାଇଟ୍, ମ୍ୟାକ୍ରୋଗାମେଟୋସାଇଟ୍ସ, ଦେନ୍ ଦେୟାର ୱିଲ୍ ବି ଦି ଫର୍ମେସନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦି embryo will be undergo the multiple fission, then there will be the so many sporozoids will be formed in the stomach of the your anopheles, female anopheles mosquito, because the gametic phase is that means sexual gametic phase is occurs inside the your inside the stomach of the mosquito. Okay, so these are the your Monera protista. ତାର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କ'ଣ ଅଛି କହିଲ? ଆଉ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ତମ ବହିରେ ମତେ କହ?
Fungi, Plantae, Animalia.
That means it is also another eukaryotic organisms. It is having the your cell wall, and it contains the some of the your parasitic in nature. It causes the disease, fungal disorders, fungal disease. Okay, so fungi are having the so many type of fungus are there. Actinomycetes, Deuteromycetes. So many types of fungi are there, right? So fungus is it is included under eukaryotic organisms that includes microorganisms such as yeast and mold, yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, molds. All these are included under your eukaryotic organisms. Okay, so it is also unicellular or it is also multicellular. Sometimes unicellular, sometimes it is also multicellular organisms are also present. Okay, so they are found in just about the habitat, but it present in any type of habitat. Either it may be aquatic or aquatic means marine or freshwater, and also it is in the terrestrial also. Terrestrial, that means it is some of the fungi are the decomposers. They engulf the foreign body, putrefied bodies that help to the recycling of the minerals like carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, all this. Okay, they also cause the disease. Some are parasitic in actions, they cause the disease. So many scavenge, or that is the rust, scabs, canker, all these are fungal disease. So types of fungi are the different types. That means it produces the spores, right? It produces the spores. And multicellular filamentous mold, macroscopic filamentous mold, single microscopic yeast. So many types of the yeast classifications are there, but they are multiplied by the spores. Yeast is a very popular organism, and it is called Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is also such as also act as a pathogens, fungal diseases. That is so many scabies, or that is a fungal disease in the public health. It is very common type. Okay, so ଆଉ କଣ ଥିଲା fungi plantae plantae is the plant which all the plants coming under the plants plantae classification of plantae. So plants having the cell wall, it is though it is a eukaryotic organism, but it is having the cell wall. It is a true defined, giving a square shaped structure. So true defined structure, unlike your animal cell. Animal cell is covered with the plasma membranes only. That is your lipoproteinous nature. But plant plus is your cell wall. Cell wall, it is presence of the cell wall is present, and vacuoles are also present in most of the case. What is differ from the animal cells, and plant cells, the same, having the double membrane bound organelles here. To define nucleus, genetic materials are confined to the nucleus. Okay, so the nucleus is having the just a line near to the your endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum helping the protein sorting and protein channeling. Then endoplasmic reticulum will be attached to the Golgi bodies. So like this, same to the animal cell, but the difference is that it presents only cell wall and your vacuoles. More vacuoles are found in case of the plant cells.
Large central
And
vacuoles are formed.
yes. So the membrane of the plant cell is called, ଏଇଟା ହିଁ ପଡ଼ିବ ଯାହା ଗାଇଗଲି ୟାର ଭିତରେ ଏଇଟା ପଡ଼ିବ, the membrane of the plant cell is called, membrane of the vacuole is called membrane of the vacuole, tonoplast ହେଲା। ହଉ ଆଜି ତ ଟାଇମ୍ ହେଇଗଲାଣି, ତେଣୁ ହୁଏତ କାଲି କାଲି ତମେ ଅନଲାଇନ୍ ହେବ କେତେବେଳେ, ସେଇ 4ଟାରୁ ବୋଧେ 4ଟାରୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହେଲା।
4ଟାରୁ 5ଟା।
କାଲି କଣ ଅଛି, କାଲି କଣ ଅଛି?
ସେମିତି କିଛି
ସେଇ
ମେନସନ
LSE
ହେଇନି।
9 ହିଁ ଅଛି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା, ସେ ଏଇ LSE-9 ନା? ହଉ LSE-9 ଦେଖିବା ଆଉ। ହଁ, ଆଉ କଣ କୁହ? ବୋଲେ ମାତ୍ର 2 ଜଣ କଣ ନା ପିଲା ଆସିକି ପଳେଇଥିବେ ବୋଧେ,
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅଧା
70
ପିଲାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ପହଞ୍ଚିନି।
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
ପିଲାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ପହଞ୍ଚି ନାହିଁ। ଶୁଭସ୍ମିତା କଣ କହୁଛ?
ସାର୍
ହଁ,
70s in prokaryotes and 80s in eukaryotes ସେଟା ବୁଝିହେଲାନି।
ଆରେ ରାଇବୋଜୋମ୍ସ ଆର୍ 2 types ହେଲା, 70S
70
ଗୋଟେ, 80S ଗୋଟେ। S stand for sedimentation coefficient. S
ସେଣ୍ଟିମିଟର।
stands
ଆଜ୍ଞା
for sedimentation coefficient. 70S consists of 50S 30S ହେଲା, 70S consists of 50S 30S, whereas 80S consists of 60S and 40S। 60 40 100, କିନ୍ତୁ ତ
40
ସେଟା 100 ନୁହେଁ, ସେଟା ହେଲା 80S, ସେଟା ହେଲା 80S, ଆଉ 50 30 ହେଲା 70S। Again 50S it is divided into so many 23S and your 16S, whereas তার যে smaller unit টা 5S তার মানে 5S 16S and 5S 16S. Okay, that is found in the year like 23S 5 16 23, it is found in the 50S। 30S ରେ କଣ ରହିବ ନା କେବଳ 16S ଟା ରହିବ। ସେଇ ଭଳିଆ 60 40 ରେ 60S ଇଜ ଲାର୍ଜର ସବ୍ ୟୁନିଟ୍, ତାର କଣ ଥିବ ନା 80 28S 18S ଆଉ 5.8S 5S। ତେଣୁ ସେତେ ଭିତରକୁ ଯିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, ତମେ ଖାଲି ଜାଣିଥା ଏଇଟା 70S prokaryotic monerans, all the prokaryotic organism including bacteria, but here eukaryotic is here that is your 80S type ହେଲା। so time over, ନ ବୁଝି ପାରିଲେ କାଲି ପଚାରିବ ପୁଣି। ଓକେ,
ଓକେ ସାର୍,
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସାର୍।
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ। ସରିଗଲା ଯାଉ ବୋଲେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ବୋଲେ ମତେ ତ କହିବା ଦରକାର, ମୁଁ ଜାଣି ନାହିଁ। ହଁ 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 ହଁ। ଜଣେ ଦେଇଯିବ ବୋଲେ ମତେ ଖାଲି ଫୋନ କରି ପଚାରିଲେ କ୍ଲାସ ନବ ନା, ମାନେ ହଁ ବୀର ପଛଗୁଞ୍ଚା ନାହିଁ, ବୀରର ଜାତକେ ବାସ୍। ତାପରେ ଆଉ ନାହିଁ, ଆଉ କିଛି କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ। ହଁ ହେଇଛି ଆଉ କୁହାହେଇଛି। କି ଅଦ୍ଭୁତ ମଣିଷ ହେଲା। ଯାହା ହଉ ଚାରି ଜଣ ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଥିଲେ ବୋଧେ। ହଁ ନା ଚାରି ଜଣ, 3 ଜଣ, 3 ଜଣ 3 ଜଣ। ହଁ ହଁ ଏ ଲାଗ 3 ଦିନ ଆହୁରି ଅଛି। ଆଉ ପଛକୁ ବି ଅଛି କି? ଏ ଭାଇ ପଇସା ପତ୍ର ତ ମିଳୁନି, କାହିଁ ଆଉ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ନେଇକି କରିବା କଥା। କଣ? ହଁ କାହାର କେମିତି କଟି ହଁ ଭିତରେ ଭିତରେ ଏତେ କାମ ହେଇଗଲାଣି କି? ହଁ ଆଚ୍ଛା। ଓ ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର କୋଭିଡ ପାଇଁ କି ନମ୍ବର ରିଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଆଚ୍ଛା। ହଉ ତାହେଲେ ଯଦି କଟା ହେଇଯାଉ, ତାହେଲେ କାହିଁ ଆମେ ଏକୁ ଯିବା ହେଲା। ଇଏ ପ୍ରଫେସର କିଛି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ଆରାମରେ ବସିଛନ୍ତି। ଆଚ୍ଛା ସେ ଲେଖେଇଲେ ନା ନାଇଁ, ସେ 2910 ଟଙ୍କା ଯୋଉ ଆସିଛି ସେଟା ଲେଖିଲେ ନା ନାଇଁ? ହଁ ପଚାରିଲି, ସେ ତ ହଁ ମାରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାର ଚୁପ ରହିଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବି କେମିତି? ଜୁନ 8 ତାରିଖ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଦରମା ଆସିଲା, ମୋର କାହିଁ ଆଇଲାନି? ନା ମୁଁ ଜାନୁଆରୀ। ହଁ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇ କୋଭିଡ ପାଇଁ କି ସେମାନେ ମନ ଇଚ୍ଛା କାଟି ପକଉଛନ୍ତି ତଳରୁ। ତ କାହାକୁ କାଟିବ କାହାକୁ ରଖିବ, ନା ସେମିତି ନାଇଁ? ହୁଁ। ହଉ 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 ଯାଉ ହେଇଗଲା କ୍ଲାସ ଟା। ତାପରେ ଆଜି ଅଛି କି, ମୁଁ ତ କାହିଁ ଜାଣିନି। ହଁ ମାନେ କୋଉଠି ଆମେ ସୋମବାର? ଆଚ୍ଛା ହଉ। ତ ପଇସା ପତ୍ର ମିଳୁନି, କାହିଁ ଆଉ କରିବାକୁ ଆଚ୍ଛା। ତାହେଲେ ସିଆଡୁ ନାଟା କଟି ସାରିଲେଣି, ଆଉ ପଇସା ପତ୍ର ମିଳିବନି। ହଁ ଯେ ସେଠୁ ପଇସା ଟା ମିଳିବନି, କେମିତି ମିଳିବନି? ହେଁ? ଆଚ୍ଛା ହଉ 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 ହଉ। ହଁ 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 ଏ ମୁଁ ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇ ରଖିଛି ନା, ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇବାର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ତ, ସେମାନେ ବୋଧେ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଚାଲ। ହଁ ସେମ୍ ଲିଙ୍କ, ସେମ୍ ଦେଖି ସାରିଲିଣି, ସେମ୍ ଲିଙ୍କ। କାଲି ଠିକ 4ଟା ବେଳକୁ ଆଉ। ହଉ ହଉ ହଉ। ଶୋଇପାରିବନି। बस সেটা আগে ছবি আমরা জানি Yes, sir. She with your two eyes. हेलो मैडम, नमस्कार मैडम, କୁହନ୍ତୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ। ଆଜ୍ଞା। ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ମୁଁ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ରେ ପଠାଇଦେବି ଆଉ ହେଲା। ହୁଁ ହୁଁ। ହଁ 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 ହଉ। ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା।